All right, let's get right into it. If you're running an Indian D2C brand, you know the competition is just fierce. But what if I told you there's a market right next door where you could be making 8 times the profit? Today, we are breaking down the exact playbook for Indian brands to strike gold in Dubai.
So, think about it. In the super crowded Indian market, 500 rupees is a pretty typical price for a D2C product, right? You're fighting for every single sale, and your margins are, let's be honest, probably razor thin. Just keep that number in your head, 500 rupees.
Now check this out. This is what you could potentially sell that exact same product for in Dubai. Yeah, you're seeing that right, 4,000 rupees. That's an 8x jump. It's not a typo. It's a jaw-dropping opportunity.
So that's the multi-million-dollar question, isn't it? How do you actually get that 8x margin? It's not as simple as just shipping a box overseas. It takes a smart, phased strategy, and that's exactly what we're going to unpack right now.
Okay, first things first, why Dubai? Why all the hype? Well, it's way more than just skyscrapers and luxury cars. For an ambitious Indian brand, it is a strategic goldmine, especially right now. Let's look at why.
And this slide really lays it all out. You've got customers with serious purchasing power. We're talking an average income of over $80,000. Plus, there's a huge expat population that's already familiar with and loves Indian products. You combine that with absolutely explosive e-commerce growth and an infrastructure that's built for speed, and you quickly realize winning in Dubai isn't just about Dubai. It's your gateway to the entire Gulf region.
Okay, so you're probably thinking, I'm in. But hold on. You don't want to bet the entire company just yet. That's why everything starts with phase 1, a super low-risk test run. The whole point is to validate that people actually want your product before you go all in. And here's your plan. It's simple. A 3-month pilot. You start small. Just list a few hundred units on a local marketplace like noon.com or Amazon UAE. Look, this phase isn't about making a ton of money. It's all about gathering intel. Are people buying? What are they saying in the reviews? And most importantly, do the numbers actually work out? So once your test run proves you've got a winner, it's time to make it official. Welcome to Phase 2, the launch. This is where we get into the nitty-gritty of setting your business up for some serious long-term success. The first big decision you've got to make is legal. You could just stick with the marketplaces, which is super fast, but they take a big cut in fees. You could set up a big Mainland company, which gives you total access, but wow, look at that price tag. Or there's the sweet spot for e-commerce brands, the free zone company.
And honestly, here's the path we see working time and again. You use the marketplace for your test run. That's your phase 1. Once you know you've got something, you graduate to a free zone company. It's just the perfect setup for scaling an e-commerce brand, offering huge tax benefits and, crucially, 100% ownership.
Now this is so important. You can't just ship your product in its regular Indian box. The Dubai customer expects a premium experience. That means high-end, beautiful packaging in both English and Arabic. They also love gift sets and bundles, so think bigger. You'll need the right certifications too. But the key is your brand story. You've got to lean into your incredible Indian heritage, but frame it with global standards of quality. Let's circle back to the money, because this is where it gets exciting. So that 500 rupee product costs you about 25 dirhams. Let's add another 10 for shipping and duties, so you're all in at 35. But you're not selling it for 40, no way. You're pricing it for the premium market at 150 to 200 dirhams. Even after marketplace fees, you are looking at a beautiful 40 to 50% gross margin. And that is how you build an incredibly profitable business. All right, so you are legally set up, your product looks amazing, your pricing is perfect. Now it's time for phase 3, building the growth engine. This is what takes you from a fresh launch to a real market leader, and it's all about operations.
When it comes to logistics, you've basically got 2 paths. When you're just starting out, dropshipping directly from India is fantastic. It's low risk, and it works just fine for your first, say, 20 orders a day. But to really scale, to meet what customers expect, you have to make the switch. That means shipping in bulk and using a local fulfillment center right there in the UAE. That's how you get fast, reliable next-day delivery.
And why is that local fulfillment so critical? Well, look at this. By 2026, a whopping 60% of online shoppers in Dubai will expect same-day delivery. A 7 to 10-day shipping time from India, it's just not going to cut it in the long run. In this market, speed is not a luxury. It is the absolute standard. To actually find those customers, you've got to speak their language, both literally and culturally.
That means creating awesome Arabic content for Instagram and TikTok. It means partnering with local micro-influencers who have real trust with their audience. You'll need to run Google ads that target Arabic keywords. And of course, you have to totally optimize your product pages on Noon and Amazon with Arabic titles and descriptions.
Phew! Okay, we have covered a ton of ground, from testing the market to logistics to marketing. But if you boil it all down, the entire strategy, all of it, really rests on one single powerful idea.
And this right here, this is the most important thing to remember. Your huge advantage of manufacturing in India isn't so you can be the cheapest product on the shelf in Dubai. No, it's your secret weapon to achieve incredible margins while you compete on quality, brand, and story, all at a premium price.
So, here it is, the winning formula in a nutshell. India sourcing plus Dubai pricing. It's that simple. You're taking the cost-effectiveness of your Indian supply chain and marrying it with the premium expectations of the Dubai market. That combination is the absolute key to unlocking maximum profitability.
Look, this framework shows that the path is clear. The opportunity is absolutely massive. It's about transforming your biggest advantage at home, your manufacturing efficiency, into a global profit machine. So the only real question left to ask is your brand ready to step onto the global stage?